Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Another Explorations, another opportunity, a gift from the universe to unlock the power that courses through each of our veins. We all come here for the power. We all come here for the transformation. But if I were to say that I get one question more than any other question in my direct messages, and when people stop me on the street, they ask me, how do I get there? And I ask them, I respond with one question myself. How are you feeling? How are you feeling tonight on Explorations with special guest No Rubbers TV? Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on into Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country. By far and away, the results are in. From coast to coast, we have unlocked the power, transformed the lives from ground up of thousands upon thousands of people just like yourself. People looking for an answer, looking for a change, looking for somebody to take them seriously. Leslie, I believe in myself. In the darkest, deepest corner of my mind and heart, I believe in myself. Is this program the one that'll finally do it? Is this the program that will give me the tools of transformation? Yes. Yes, it will. Yes, it has. And yes, it will continue to do so. Like I said, for people just like you. Namaste, everybody. How are we doing? It's fantastic to be with you. As always, my name's Leslie. You know me. Who is in chat? And how are you doing? Let's go ahead and jump to chat and see how everyone's feeling tonight. I've got Raji. Namaste, Raji International, one of my most committed explorers. Namaste to the young, the handsome, but yet nimble and supple spirit of Raji. Namaste. Not Mish, I'm doing so good. Lie. Not Mish, maybe even the best, even a worse lie. Namaste. Tropace, I feel nothing, the program works. Blessings and namaste. Onion Plug, I am doing really hopeless, says Onion Plug. That's the program is working. If it feels hopeless, that means you're taking it seriously. You're taking your situation seriously. Because you truly, Onion Plug, we've talked a little bit, you should feel hopeless. It should be an alarm system in your head if you take a look at your life and you don't feel hopeless. There's not a way out. You're trapped, brother. You're trapped. Namaste. Pox Holiday, look at me. Namaste to Pox. Good to see you, Pox. Now, hopefully, maybe you can make it to the end of tonight's stream. You don't got to go to bed early. Well, you know, stay up late. The truly, once you find yourself depleted, is truly when you can find yourself immersed in the transformation. You got to wear the energy of the conscious mind must be worn down. The defenses must be lowered. You must show me what's in your true heart. Namaste. Namaste to you. Here we go. What do we got? I'm eating so many chickpeas, I hope I shit myself. Good to know. Thank you so much, Not Mish. There's absolutely no hope for trash like me. Space Cat, Tony G, 13th, and good to see you guys. On my early birds, Pierogi, I feel like I'm a cognitive decline. You are. That's guaranteed. Another. I mean, it sounds like, oh, Leslie's just saying the bad stuff, right? I get it. The program is the bad stuff. There's the negative stuff. I mean, in a way, yes. But if you feel a sense of relief, if you feel a sense of understanding, then I can't tell you how wrong and pathetic and lost you are. Luckily, you're here, where I can guide you. Namaste, Nindi Nu. 37 months. Holy moly. Happy 37 months of brother Nindi Nu. Convicted public masturbator. That is true. And I was there for that. No, I did not stop it. Once I got past the 3-year mark of the program, I started feeling godlike. The first 3 years felt like shit because Leslie yelled at me. Nindi Nu. So you're getting an idea of Nindi Nu's ups and downs. Ups and downs with brother Nindi Nu. Namaste. Pepperoncini hitting a 70 stream streak. Holy freaking moly. That is, guys, can we get some namastes in chat right now for brother Pepperoncini? Wow. Wow. Namaste to Pepperoncini, our webmaster, no less. Our webmaster putting together some extremely exciting stuff for the community of Devoted Light. Guys, we have been developing the infrastructure of our privately hosted streams at breakneck speeds. The world has never truly seen what we have developed. And when this Saturday, when we do the next privately hosted, exclusive, private, no losers, well, in a sense, I guess, only the loser. Not to get in the weeds, no pores, we'll say, right? Because it's only for my community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. My community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, where I host my backlog of podcast videos, music downloads. You get the monthly postcard, and starting just last month, we started hosting a regular private exploration on Saturday nights. Saturday nights on our privately hosted streaming platform. Yes, and guys, we're gonna do something special this Saturday, and I can't wait to show you what Pepperoncini has got cooked up. It is, you've never seen anything like it. Truly. I'm not just saying that. It's gonna knock your socks off. It's gonna knock your, not me. We watched Fun Movie last night. Namaste. They watched Fifth Element. Psyduck, Explorer, Formula One Racer, Leslie Tanner, the Guru. How the hell are you, big man? Psyduck, it's great to see you. That's such a laid-back, casual energy from Psyduck with a gun. You wouldn't think that he'd be capable of it, but he is. Well, guys, while we're at it, why don't we get a little bit of a you-know-what going? A little bit of a you-know-what going. Yeah, it's called the Jazz Express, everybody. If you've never seen one of these, this is about the body. This is not about the mind. This is about the body. As we get back into our bodies, we got to make sure we don't get stuck in our minds. Namaste. Let me say that one more time. As we come back into our bodies, the demands that this program makes on the body, we got to make sure we don't get stuck in our minds. And that's exactly what this Jazz Express is for, ladies and gentlemen. The jazz is about the body. And don't get it fooled. Jazz, much like the body, much like sensuality, isn't meant to be good. Let that simmer. That shouldn't have felt good. I was specifically channeling that stuff in order to subvert your expectations of pleasure, you know, and that's when maybe the most significant pleasure may enter our minds once we become less defended against discomfort. We invite the discomfort of pleasure. If I could describe to you the sexual ecstasy that comes from, you know, just pure, unadulterated, unmitigated discomfort. You need to let the other in, the other of the self, the other of the other, the other of the universe. Ecstasy and pleasure are not ecstasy and pleasure in some sense, and that is what we explore here in the Jazz Express. Namaste. Namaste to you. Thank you, Onion Plug, Nigel Pennyweather, Tony G, Onion Plug again, 25 bits, and Psyduck for setting this nasty bitch off. Namaste, everybody. Ooh, girl. Now, oh, Lord, he's tooting on that thing, says Psyduck. He says he's tooting on. Let's go. Ooh, namaste. Namaste, everybody. Ooh, girl. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm playing Jazz Express, to imagine to each and every, you know, to just explain what's going on in my mind. You know, it's hard to say. It's more of an experience. I experience my mind more than I experience images that I can describe. But to give you an idea, I'm imagining eating pussy while I do this. I used to eat all sorts of pussy. That's the thing about Leslie Tanner. They see, now listen, I've heard about this guy's sexual practice. He doesn't have sex. He said this over and over and over again, but I can imagine something coming out of this guy. I can imagine something coming, an energy, a sort of sensual energy coming out of this guy that truly knocks me back. I get that all the time. And if you could imagine just me going crazy eating pussy, right? Going crazy eating pussy, opening it up and exploring. Namaste. Namaste. Thanks to everybody who contributed to that Jazz Express. Blessings and namaste to you. Wonderful to be seen. I got a grin on my face. It takes 1 second. I'm thinking about eating pussy, opening the labia up with my fingers, with the tips of my fingers very lightly. It's like drawing the curtains open in the morning, except it's the opposite of morning. The pussy is the abyss. And if you're not exploring the vagina and as the abyss, understanding it conceptually, relating to it as the source of being, the source of consciousnness, the birthplace of the universe, if you are not relating to the vagina as that, then you aren't eating pussy. You're just, it could be anything. It could be a man's ass. For all, which is fine, which is, I'm not going to go as far as to say that's good. I'm not going to tell my gay explorers it's good to be who you are and what you are. I'll never do that to you. If you think about eating ass and you're like, oh yeah, then okay, but it's not good. And remember that. Remember that homosexuality is a sin. All right? Remember that. Don't let go. Don't let anybody take that away from you. You protect that reality with your life, therefore protecting the power, the access that you have to the power of the next level. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Wow, we're off to the races. It feels good to be with you. So guys, listen, a little quick orders of business before we bring on our very special guest tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Some really handsome young men that, you know, found the program very early on. If you would believe it, these young men found the program within months of our beginnings here on Twitch.tv. Within months! They found it. They said, knock, knock. Yeah, I'd like to unlock my power. I think I would like a piece of this. And they have never left committed to the program more than nearly anyone else that you've seen. They've been here. They've been in the trenches. They've seen the evolutions. They've seen people come and go. They've seen the waves, the tide go in and out on the power of the next level, and they remain. And guys, when we bring them on the screen and enjoy a conversation with them, I'll be talking to them and then I'll be opening it to questions from the chat. And remember this, as you engage in conversation in these young men, I want you to remember that what you are seeing on the screen is thanks to this program. Thanks to the efficacy of the transformational tools of the most effective personal power program in the country. All right? And I listen, it might sound like I'm being arrogant. It might sound like that I'm on a high horse, but I guarantee you, once they get on the screen, once you start hearing them, you start seeing them, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. They might as well be saying it, and maybe it'd be better if they did. So they're gonna be on the screen just a little bit, telling us about what's going on with them, the No Rubbers TV crew. They're going to be telling us about that. They got some streams coming up, their projects, their thinking. We're also going to get into monetary policy a little bit. I'm very excited to pick their mind about monetary policy. There are very few people that I actually want to talk to about monetary policy, in an international setting. The families that govern the flow of finance across the globe. There's very few people that I want to talk and pick the brain of, but these fellas, absolutely. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about once we get them on screen. So namaste in advance. All right, I'll let you guys know what's going on. I got an iced coffee. I got a Diet Coke. I got an iced coffee. I got a Diet Coke. What's in the iced coffee? It's half iced coffee concentrate, soy milk, and then some sugar-free vanilla syrup. I feel great. I feel terrific. Namaste. YouTubing gay is sin? ? Yes. I said that, and is that like a? I don't know. I don't really understand the question, I guess. Gay is sin. You could just say gay is sin. You don't have to put the question marks. Ultimately, I guess I don't really get it. Namaste. Christopher Miller, fitness, blessing. Hey, Guru, why isn't chat on screen? That's a good question. Why isn't chat on screen? Let's go ahead and get it on screen. I think my production team is who knows what they're doing ultimately, right? Who knows what they're doing? They're always playing little games with me. There we go. All right, so thank you for bringing that to my attention. Christopher Miller over at YouTube.com, my YouTubers. Good to see you guys. Good to have my YouTube gang with me. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, JP, gay. So JP coming out of the closet, JP McNabb is a homosexual. Are you a man or a woman? Are you a man or a woman? Are you gay? Are you a lesbian or are you a gay guy? Because let's go ahead. Let's roll out the red carpet. We have a homosexual coming out of the closet, JP McNabb at youtube.com. Namaste. I'm excited. Are we witnessing the birth of a gay guy who wants to kiss other men, hold them, kiss them? They're attracted to other penises and want to suck on penises. Or is it a woman, right? A woman that wants to, eat pussy, much like I demonstrated earlier this evening. I was gay once, but then I had a few one-on-one sessions with Leslie that cured me. It was a lengthy process of elongating my penis with various weights and then fucking my own ass. It was very painful, but such is growth. The program works. Namaste. Namaste. I was gay once. Yeah, I guess I have no idea why there's... Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. Hold on, let's fix this. Let's fix something real quick. Yep, okie dokie. I know what I did. One moment. All right. Well, we're going to be doing that all night. That's great. Okay. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful start. So guys, quick orders of business. I got to get these guys on screen. They're very much, their time is very in demand, very important, and we got to get these young men, these young fellows on the screen, and we got to chat with them post haste because it's almost Pride Month. Congratulations to all gays in chat. Congrats, right? Congrats to getting an erection or getting a moist pussy at the idea of other pussies. Namaste to you. Namaste. I guess congrats. I guess, you know, I'd be more, I'm more interested to hear about how you're still ashamed of yourself, because then we can actually do something with that. I wish we were on a private stream. I just had a private stream thought. I'm gonna write that down. I wish if we were on Jesus Pride active shooter. Okay, that's for later. That's for me. That's for later. Namaste, everybody. Okay, so let's get back to it. Quick order of business. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Send me a little something. I checked the mail today. Nothing for me, just junk mail. But I'd love to get something from you guys. You know how much I love getting stuff from you guys. It could be a postcard. It could be a little letter. It could be literally anything. Just throw a stamp on something. Would you believe it that Sociopathogen sent me a goddamn brick in the mail? He put a shipping label on a brick. It cost $30. $30. And there we go. Onion Plugs. I'm going to send you a 75-pound box. It's on its way to you. Okay. Listen. I dropped it in chat. Go ahead, send me something. It's also in the about. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Now, guys, I'll reiterate one more time. If you're interested in joining my community of devoted light at patreon.com, I'll drop that link in the chat. We are having another privately hosted stream, and I've got some really exciting stuff to share with you. The webmaster, Pepperoncini, and I have been working on some really beautiful stuff. Some beautiful stuff. Now, I'll drop the link. A couple more details about that later on in the evening. Later on in the evening, we'll get through some details. But if you are interested in joining my inner circle, blessings to you. Come on in, couple dollars a month, best way to support the program, and wait till you see what we got waiting for you on Saturday. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and move the show along. I've been, you know, trying to get these guys on the program. Has been, you know, they're around, but they're busy, right? They're around, but they're busy at the same time. And that they can make time for us tonight really says something about their character and how effective this program is in each of their lives. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and bring them on over into the room in which I am on Discord. And let's make sure it's, yep, okay. Wait, what the hell was that? Okay, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna drag them in one by one. I'm gonna make sure it's muted over here in case, you know, who knows what they're talking about. I'm dragging them on in. Here we go. Make sure that we're squared away. One moment. I can hear you guys.
You hear us? Hello?
I can hear you loud and clear. Ooh. Now, listen, I put on a little filter, but I might have to disable the filter. Let's get you on screen and figure that out. But I put on that, you know, remember that circle thing?
Oh,
That circle thing is going to be a little mask on the screen. Well, since we've been doing the private streams with the safety off, can you give us a quick refresher and list what slurs we're not supposed to say on Twitch? Fram, brother, listen, that's Fram's, you know, attempt at humor. I don't think that kind of stuff is funny at all. I think that stuff is crass in the context of Twitch, because Twitch has made it very clear they've got the crosshairs on us. They're looking for us. They're looking for us to slip up because of the extent to which the jackals and rapists of Twitch HQ, whatever. Here I am on my rant. Fram, let's not tonight, okay? You know what Saturday night is for. You know what you can do on Saturday night. Save it for okay, namaste. Now, let's go ahead and get, now guys, like I said, tonight's a special night. No Rubbers TV crew, streamers, comedians, and we'll be discussing their political advocacy as well tonight, which I'm very excited about. Now guys, without further ado, join me in welcoming Where's the button? Join me in welcoming our conversers of the evening, the No Rubbers crew.
Woo!
Namaste. Namaste to you. No Rubbers, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Here, I'll share with you on I'll share my screen on Discord too. I know this is awesome. Okay, one second.
Some Brady Bunch stuff.
I'll share. Where's the screen? Huh? Where's the screen?
Yeah, I
There
need
we
you
go.
more. No, just move your chair over, bro. Come on.
There we go. All right, beautiful. Guys, how we doing tonight? Welcome on in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. We're feeling amazing, Leslie. This is so amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely, guys. Now, I've been I know you guys have been busy, but I know I'm not alone in being excited to have you guys on the program. You guys have been fixtures here since honestly I remember being like 2 or 3 months in to Twitch, back in, I think it was beginning of 2022, and you guys were hungry. You're hungry for the tools. So to watch your evolution and to see you guys here is really something and beautiful. So thank you so much for making the time for us tonight.
Oh no, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. This is huge for us. This is everything. We got ourselves a little dolled up tonight. We got the show makeup on. We got our show lights going. And we're ready for this.
Anything for the guru.
Oh, I love that. I love. So you did makeup for tonight?
Oh, of course. Yes, we had our makeup gal, kind of puff us up a little, because when you're on the TV, you don't want to be looking incorrect.
You couldn't tell. Look how rosy these boys' cheeks are.
Go ahead. Can one of you get close to the camera so that we can get an idea? There's one. I want to see one of your cheeks. I want to see one of your cheeks. Oh my God! Yeah, I can totally see it. Look at you! Look at you!
Huh?
Oh my God! And listen, I'm loving the head
doll.
of hair on you.
It's funny you bring that up because it's the program that really made me say, become my best self, my true self with the program, and I think it's really the hair.
I've always thought you looked awkward.
Hair made the program, but
I've always thought you looked awkward bald.
Yeah, I got a fucked up head, so.
Yeah, exactly. And the hair, the hair piece kind of, or is it growth? Is that organic? Did you make a trip to Turkey?
Hair system. A hair system.
Peppercorn Patty got it.
Peppercorn Patty funded this. Shout out to her. That's really nice of her, genuinely. Custom made hair system.
Wow.
I think the length is good. As far as I'm aware, this is Vietnamese women's hair, but I think it suits me. Yeah, I think it suits me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I was gonna say I'm getting a Vietnamese vibe from you tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we're just fresh off some banh mi sandwiches, actually, from a little Vietnamese spot down the road.
Get out of here.
We're feeling it tonight. We're feeling it. We came hot and loaded, okay?
I knew it. I knew there was something. Oh, listen.
A little spicy.
Guys, listen, I would love, we know each other. We could chop it up all night, joke around, dance around, have fun, but I would like to introduce you guys to the chat, because there's got to be a handful of people in chat that have no idea what these young men's names are. So let's just go from side to side and introduce yourselves to the chat. Who wants to start?
You want to start?
Well, I'm Liam. Feeling a bit spectre-y this evening.
Spectre-y, like a Phil Spector or like a ghost?
Like a ghost. It was a little scary, I'm sorry.
No. We like that stuff here. That's funny. That was okay. So we got Liam. You're kind of are you the quiet, maybe the shy boy of the group? Are you quiet? Are you the pretty boy?
He's the pretty boy. You can tell.
I don't mean, you see what you see.
Get what you see.
I
Like
love
what
it.
you-
I love it. So yeah,
Like
I'm
what you
right.
see, love what you see.
I'm correct. I'm correct with that assessment. Okay, well, let's go on next on over from Liam. And who is that gorgeous hunk of meat right in the middle there with that new head of hair?
Thank you. I am JJ. You may formerly know me as JJ, past, previous King Mod. Still in my mind, King Mod forever.
Yeah, sure, right, yeah, because
right.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I'm the big bald, formerly bald one of the group.
Formally, exactly, formally. I'm glad you said that because, again, I remember when you guys did the stream a couple weeks ago and you gave old, and Ian got a little haircut live streaming, and I saw you, that was the first time I saw you with the wig, and it knocked my socks off.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Horrific.
jealous with the amount of hair that these two have that I just, I couldn't take it anymore.
Pure
And,
jealousy and envy. I love that, right?
Yeah,
People throw that
yeah.
emotion away, but you used it.
I did.
Well, if you wanted some of Ian's hair, you could have just asked.
We have a bag of my hair and essentially 6 months worth of just everything that could come in me or out of me, Leslie. I don't know if we maybe want to show that off tonight for TOS reasons, but
Let's not.
If you want to see it, you can check out our podcast, and that's in 4K over there. If you want to see something a little icky.
Real high quality.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe let's save it for a little bit later because I kind of
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
just kind of try it, right? Let's just see. They word the TOS so vaguely. It's hard to know exactly what is it hateful? Are you going to show us like?
I would say, I'd say more it's filled with love. If anything, there's loveful, good-hearted intentions in that bag.
Okay, well let's save that up for a little bit later because I'm honestly my interest is piqued.
Okay, fair enough, fair
Now,
enough.
I know I just said your name, but the final of the No Rubbers trio here. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the chat just to make sure everybody knows who you are.
Well, my name is Ian, otherwise known as Money Tits on Twitch.
Right.
And I'm sort of the good boy of the group. I like to follow the rules. I don't like to stray too far from the path, okay?
Right, of course, because and that's the thing is, you know, a lot of comedians think like, oh, I gotta say the bad stuff. I gotta say I gotta say the bad words and make, you know, I gotta talk about cum in blacks or something. But
Yeah.
without the integrity, without the grounding of somebody like you, somebody with like a firm moral integrity, it's hard to know which way is up, right? It makes it tough
Absolutely,
for comedy.
yes.
Would you say that when am I in the right ballpark in your experience?
I think you're hitting center field here, Leslie. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I guess my philosophy, and, you know, I don't know if it was because of my upbringing or, you know, when I was at Juilliard for acting school, but
wow.
I sort of feel
I had
like
no idea.
Oh yeah. I don't like to talk about it because it's not indicative of who I actually am,
Right.
but I just feel like comedy, there's no place to be mean or to question things. That's not what comedy's for.
No.
You know, comedy's for clowns and mimes and balloons and birthday parties.
Right. You know, that's interesting because, like, where do you feel the best and have the most fun, right? At a birthday party where there's clowns.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
if I can play back like a reel of my most significant memories, and times that I felt the most relaxed and I giggled and I laughed and I had warmth inside of me all over my body, it was at a birthday party where there happened to have been a clown.
That was probably a fun, good-hearted clown that never once, I would assume, made you feel bad.
No. Can you
Unless he
imagine
was
that?
an ill-fated clown. I don't know. You know, bad faith actor posing as a clown.
John Wayne Gacy.
True.
I mean,
We don't like to talk about him in our
That's
circles, but
that
he
is an
does
unfortunate
exist.
one for clowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
And for
you're
those,
a clown, nobody takes you seriously.
yeah, well, like the Joker, I guess, would be about, you know, not a good one for clowns, right?
No, Joker's scary. We don't like. Well, sometimes, you know, Lee and I were talking to him before, and he said, "Should I do my scary face?" And I said, "You know what? Do the scary face because sometimes people do like to get scared." But I just said, don't get too scary.
I hope it wasn't too scary.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was
want to
great.
get too scary.
I mean, I'm kind of twisted a little bit like that. So I kind of really love that, like, kind of dark stuff sometimes.
For sure.
Personally
For
speaking.
sure.
And like, if you could see the movies that I watch, like in real life, you'd be like, oh, this guy's.
Probably the Exorcist. I bet you like that one.
I
can't
love
watch
The
that.
Exorcist.
Not for me. No thanks. Skip.
I love it. I can't honestly. If it comes on TV, I'm watching the dang movie. That's 100% of the time. I just can't get enough of it. Ooh, I would say I love what's another one I really liked? I liked The American Ring better than the Japanese one.
Ooh, that one's pretty spooky. I don't think, have you guys seen the Japanese one? I haven't seen it.
No, but I think I have
Don't.
fucking Japanese lice right now or something. I don't know what's going
Japanese
on.
lice.
Asian Asia.
Uh-oh.
It is an Asian
It's
name.
international lice.
It's itchy, guys.
Oh my God. Well, listen, guys, it's wonderful to have you guys on the program. Like I said, thanks for we're doing the formal introductions. I kind of want to just talk to you guys. What's been going on with the No Rubbers crew, right? I know we've been streaming, we've been making little podcasts and what have you. What have you guys been up to?
So for the past couple months, I'd say maybe like 6 to 8 months, we've been diving heavy, focusing on a podcast. But it's just it's a basic podcast,
Right.
not super high effort, just
Three guys
hanging
talking.
out, a conversation, yeah.
3 white dudes on a couch.
Three white guys
yeah.
on a couch talking.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a tried and true formula that works.
Exactly. And, but we were kind of all stewing, and we said we wanted to do something a bit more, choreographed, high effort, maybe create a story that people, could pass down from generation to generation. We said, how could we do that? How could we bang our heads together and do something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And we figured out, kind of came together and decided this would be the best way, which is IRL streaming.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk around.
Streaming. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go ahead and shift focus. Monetary policy. You guys have been huge Lyndon LaRouche advocates in the past. Where are you as far as your political evolution as it relates to monetary policy and his social views? Can you take us inside? Let's just start with international monetary policy. Go.
Right. Well, I think first and foremost, we can all agree we don't want to upset anyone.
No.
We don't want to step on any toes.
Sure.
We don't want to, come out here right now and come out with a position saying this is what we think about this, or this is how we think about that. Because that's not fair.
Right.
That's not fair to
So you've
to
evolved a
anyone
little bit.
in the
So
market.
Would you say that you have distanced yourself from LaRouche and like the followers and the policies therein?
Leslie, I know what you're trying to do now. You're trying to get a quick one out of us. You're trying to get a little soundbite. I know how you work.
Oh, I know.
You know,
Listen, I got the clicks rule, right? The clicks that rule the kingdom.
Oh yeah.
So
As far
as like homosexuals or rock and roll music, you're saying, hey, for now, you've kind of, the No Rubbers crew is not officially endorsing, the LaRouche candidate for president or local office anywhere in the United States.
Right. We can't confirm or deny anything like that per se.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I had to put something on my personal ballot, well, something I'd like to see on the ballot, it would just be get money, get pussy.
We all agree on that too. I think.
Amen.
Yeah.
So get money, get pussy, or you're kind of like if you were gonna run for office.
Yeah, if you wanted to look at like a socioeconomic kind of policy that you could really lay down in the Secretary of State, U.S. Treasury,
Right.
a few members of cabinet really come together and put a great big bill together.
The great big get money, get pussy bill.
Yes.
Okay. And how does the No Rubbers listen? I think this is exactly what I want to get into. I want to get back to the IRL streaming in just a second. I think that's interesting, and I'd love to hear about your plans. But before we do, go ahead and do you have, what kind of ideas would you have? Like, okay, we're putting together a bill. You're in charge of writing it. How do they get money, and how are you going to help people get pussy?
Easy.
I have neither of those things personally, so I usually leave that to the politicians.
Yeah, that's not for a guy like you or I to decide. That's for them boys on Capitol Hill.
Sheldon Whitehouse.
Absolutely.
Call him up.
Listen, I got bad news for you guys. They're not going to help you. It's going to have to be a grassroots thing, which I think you're in a tremendous position to. So, but I know I'm putting you on the spot. I know this might sound like hey, Leslie's trying to get clicks. Right, it's the internet. I'm trying to get, but I'm just genuinely. I mean, there are so few people in my life that I would want to speak to about monetary policy and things and politics like this. So the fact that we even got the Get Money, Get Pussy bill from you, I think is tremendous. I can't wait to share that with the world. But go ahead, if you can, just game it out. What do you think people need the most to not only get money but also to get pussy?
I think first and foremost, it probably starts at just a good haircut. Just a good haircut that makes you feel confident and strong.
Ooh.
You can step out the front door and you can say, this is me, hello world, I am ready to accept everything today.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, interesting. So what kind of haircuts do you imagine? Like giving vouchers for or something?
Bowl cut.
Bowl cut is strong. That's a reliable, that it's, the bowl cut kind of is the American dream. That's never going to go out of fashion or not be effective and, cheap and easy to do. So you can't go wrong there.
Bowl cut, simple, classic, right?
Might I even say maybe a mullet?
Ooh.
Mullet straw?
Oh, okay, somebody's kissing up to the teacher.
Ooh, pinched you.
Pinch me.
It's so funny. Okay, of course I agree. I think a lot of people would look really good with it, to be honest. But now what? Okay, so we got a bowl cut, a mullet. Now let's say you got a bad boy, right? You got a bad boy looking to shake things up. And they've tried the bowl cut, they've tried the mullet, not for them. What's the move? Let's get the third haircut in there.
Skinhead.
Bad boy.
Skinhead.
Full skinhead. Yeah, maybe like a skinhead, but in the sense where you're not even close to balding. You're just choosing to go for a 1 to 3 inch buzz cut, and you walk into work the next day, and your coworkers are a little worried. They're not the guy they thought they knew.
You've been going to some strange meetings lately.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bald, very bald, but and also you've got a quiet intensity about you.
Absolutely,
that you never really allude to. It's like your little secret, and it feels aggressive, but nobody has any real proof of it.
I think I'm breaking out from this hair system, guys.
Interesting.
A little
looking breaking
little
out.
trouble on set here,
Maybe
we're gonna have to get the makeup department in here.
Well, see, the problem is Jeff is bald not by choice.
Oh, right.
He
not true. I could grow it all out. I could grow it all out if I wanted to. I decide not to.
So he's not really a bad boy. He's not quite embodying the bad boy image of get money, get pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, listen, I've got one. So listen, I could, again, here's me. I could chop it up with you guys all day about this stuff. But before we go to the chat and start getting some questions from chat, I would love to just, you said the IRL streaming stuff. What's going on? Yeah, what's in the works over there? Because that sounds fun.
Oh yeah. So starting tomorrow around probably 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be kicking off our kind of weekend-long Memorial Day fun in the sun IRL stream.
Wow.
Where we're going to be heading up to a nice little scenic area.
We got a cabin, a cottage.
Yep, we got a nice cabin cottage, and it's going to be really fun. We're going to be filming just streaming the whole thing straight from us leaving in the car. So we're going to do the whole road trip. We're going to have TTS, which is a very exciting part. It gives the opportunity for if someone wants to say something friendly, as a fan, or if they want even more push the limits a little and, kind of find the boundaries and, maybe do a little trolling, which we do indulge in. We're not, going to push everyone away necessarily. So
right. You guys like
we're
to
going to
have
see
fun.
where that leads. Yeah.
That sounds so fun. So you're going to be doing the whole damn road trip, going up to some scenic areas along the coast there, and what kind of are you guys going to play games?
Oh yeah, I think there'll be some games. Possibly, we're a little infamous now for our Uno sessions, which they get a little feisty in this apartment. I'll tell you. They don't end with all smiles every time. Okay.
They don't understand I'm #1 in North America, and it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll bet. Now listen, before we go to the chat, I want to do a quick little shout. Let's drop a shout out. I've been dropping some shout outs, but let's go. I want to do one right now. Oh, there it is. It's in chat right now. Perfect timing. Beautiful stuff. Well, listen, guys, let's go ahead and go to chat. Open up for questions from the chat. We got the No Rubbers guys sitting here on the hot seat, so to speak. And okay, so Pepperoncini, quick question from Brother Pepperoncini, who you guys know. Question for the boys. Could you each rate the cum ropes of the other two on the 9/11 scale? And let us know your criteria for judging the cum ropes. Velocity, volume, taste, etc.
Ooh, that's a strong question. So we're eating rating the ropes of each other now.
Eating, you said.
We're eating and rating the cum ropes that we all spew. Now, this is going to sound probably a little shocking to some people who know us better than others, but I don't think I've ever seen Liam over here, his cum ropes, but I think I've maybe seen your cum ropes at some point.
That's crazy.
I swear they were at least once.
I've heard
my actual ropes?
Yeah, like a long time ago. Like high school.
Never.
Which that sounds even worse.
Yeah.
But I think so. We're just gonna go, from kind of old possible knowledge and kind of more observations.
Old wives' tales.
I'm gonna say this guy maybe has some velocity to him.
Velocity.
You look like you're spitting, not dribbling. You're spitting.
You got some cum gutters
Dribble
on
and
him.
spit.
So I think on a 9/11 scale, you're 2 towers down, and maybe you're more of a building 7, which is still good. Like you're squirting, but not too crazy. I don't think.
Okay, if I'm a building 7, then you're just the plane that went down in the middle of the field, buddy. What do you?
Well, no, I mean, that's just my rating for you. You could rate me more highly if you think more highly of my coom.
Well, I mean,
that's up to you.
You've told me old wives' tales. It's mostly old wives that see them. You said that you've coomed too much in the past. The volume has been.
The volume is an issue, but it's not necessarily thick viscous ropes shooting across the room. It's more just a leaky mess that won't stop.
The pure leaky leader.
Yeah. Okay.
The leaky leader.
Never say that again.
In the 9/11 aspect, you're the jet fuel leaking into the flames.
Ooh, kind of sneaky, huh? Sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
Your pre is like jet fuel. Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying just all the coom essentially?
All the coom is jet fuel.
Right.
It's melting the steel beams.
Yeah, some sneaky jet fuelish coom
dripping down the steel beams of the World Trade Center.
So
in 2001.
I mean, also I don't want to take it too far, but the thing about jet fuel in the context of 9/11, really, there's question marks around it, right? What's that famous phrase? Jet fuel can't melt steel beams?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, but Ian's cum can melt steel beams.
Right. They should have had me there back then.
No,
like Al Qaeda should have had you.
Or maybe they don't. Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't have. But
no, we actually absolutely not. Our current YouTube channel has it's like a terroristic warning flag on it for an old video. So we don't support any of that crap.
Yeah, right? We are not terrorists.
I mean, if you wanted the job done, then yes. But if you don't, which we don't, then don't have Ian's come there.
Absolutely.
Can we get some namaste in chat? Al Qaeda is crap. Official quote from No Rubber.
And we agree on that, and we don't agree on a lot here. Okay, the three of us.
True. Can I give that a thumbs down?
Yeah.
Sorry,
thumbs
guys.
Down.
You missed. Missed the mark on that one.
Unfollow.
It's just it's not all the things they did, but it was some of the stuff they did I think was a little too far when you kind of look at it under the microscope.
What do you think were the biggest mistakes of Al Qaeda in terms of going too far?
I don't, and you know what? I don't care. I'm brave enough to say it. I'll stand up and say it. I don't like how they treat women. I don't really like that.
You know, people don't talk about that enough.
He's a feminist.
Yeah, but people also don't talk about how Osama was in a cave playing Counter-Strike Source for like 4 years straight.
True, watching anime.
Yeah.
He got the good stuff.
Watching like Ra or whatever, you know, whatever he was doing in there.
I think he had like greatest dances saved, the YouTube video.
Great, yeah. Listen, okay, well, listen, here we are. We got to have just a forum panel with us because I'm getting so excited. We do so many
we'll
questions.
Go all day about old YouTube. We can't do that.
I know, and we got to maybe tone down the terrorist talk for you guys because you're in some hot water.
So. Yeah, I think that'd be best.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay, question from Stone Monster 400. Major motion picture were our, I don't, almost finished the script. Hot Boys. Okay, so Stone Monster's pitching you guys, and let's get your guys' opinion as some comedians that are working in the industry. Major motion picture we're working on, ... almost finished the script. The title, Hot Boys with Cool Toys.
I've heard a little bit of whispers of this, you know, kind of in the corridors of Hollywood, as maybe you would say. And a lot of people are excited about this project. A lot of people are excited. A lot of studios I've heard are going to maybe drop cash.
Do the big reveal?
Oh, the reveal?
So everybody knows. I don't want to get in trouble either, but everybody knows, Scorsese, he announced his final film.
Right. Correct, yeah.
He comes across us in a Starbucks bathroom, all three of us in a stall at a Starbucks bathroom.
All three of you guys? What a chance little run-in.
Yeah. And we got to talking, Liam got to suck in, and, here we are.
Sucked off Martin Scorsese, just to make that clear.
One of the greatest filmmakers of our generation.
An honor. True honor.
True honor.
Yeah.
Like you just said, straight up, it would be an honor to give you a blowjob, to suck your penis.
Well, I think we all kind of wanted to do it, but he chose you. He just pointed at you, didn't say a word, and he just kind of pointed and then pointed down.
Yeah, just took
that was it.
Yeah.
The Martin Scorsese.
Oh yeah. Well, when he gives you the finger wag, you listen.
Absolute cinema.
Mean Streets. That's what he did,
classic.
Right?
That's what he
Everyone's
looked like
favorite.
when he came in Liam's throat. He goes, absolute cinema.
Absolutely. He said that.
Absolute cinema.
I wish I could have been there. We had
a DJI drone floating above the stall. We got the whole thing captured.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We're going to maybe ship that to Sundance. We're in talks with some people.
Well, good luck with that. I'm sure we're all rooting for you. Next question, though. Mother Nipplebottom, how much did these guys pay you to do this infomercial?
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, if are we allowed to talk rates here? How much you kind of squeezed us for this one?
Now, listen, it depends on how you want to define it. How much cash did you Venmo me before this? $300. How much money have you sent me collectively over the course of your time here in the program?
Oh,
tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
A majority of our earnings that we've made, in the industry.
Solid percentage of your earnings, inheritances. Also, what was you gave me a share of the LLC. I'm listed on the LLC for No Rubbers. I know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And so if and when it becomes publicly traded, I'm entitled to 51%.
Equity, majority share, yep.
Yeah, majority share. So this is just, there's a lot. There's quite a bit, ultimately, if you want to think about it.
It's well worth it, I'd say, that, get your foot in the door. That's how the business works, the biz, as we call it.
Well, the Nipplebottom is hates you guys, though. I am not rooting for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go ahead and let you guys respond to this vibe, because there's some people that'll be like, I love these fellas, but then we got people like Mother Nipplebottom saying this stinks.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let me
I'm giving you a chance.
Mother Nipplebottom for you. This is a kind of decrepit, middle-aged woman who she's actually been around the program for a long time. I think years now. Never been a fan of any of us per se, but she's hanging around, and I think she means well at the end of the day. I don't think she's necessarily a bad person. Even though she doesn't have too many good things to say about us, but she's been around.
Yeah, she's been around.
A treasured member of the community.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, right. Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure. I saw it. I was like, listen, the program's not the program unless I actively try to connect these dots. When I see potential for conflict, I got to open up the floor. I got to let this happen. Got to let it breathe.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That being said, I will fart on her pillow in the compound.
The stinky pink eye. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, so let me see. That was. Do we have any other questions? There were some that I just kind of let go by because we were embroiled in conversation. Now, okay, I guess for me personally, what I wanted to discuss with you. Well, oh no, that was a question. Now I remember the question. There was a question in chat. The question was from Pox Holiday. What is your opinion about Israel? Everybody wants to know.
Well, this is a tough one for us, Obviously, at the end of the day, I don't think any of us support genocide, but
sure.
If you've seen our podcast, maybe this is someone coming from there who knows about us, and they're trying to kind of rag on us. It's not super well known, but my father is Benjamin Netanyahu, the supreme leader of the nation of Israel.
Your father is Benjamin. Your father is?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I am the the blood son of him. And his magic that he used to create me out of the mud. And he's not, but he gets a bad rap, but he's not that, bad of a guy. He's helped us out. He's got us in the right spots, and we're thankful for him. But
sleepovers at Ian's growing up, pretty fucking cool.
I'll bet.
Those got a little wild.
Sometimes he'd be a jerk and take Ian's Xbox. But honestly, he said that I get to go to the new water park they're going to build on the new leveled land. I guess they're going to build.
We get to go down the slides first.
Yeah, we get to go down first, but he is going to charge us after that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's tremendous. So we got some really breaking news. Israel will be putting in recently acquired land building a water park.
Oh yeah.
Building
they love water parks over there.
That's exciting.
They go loop-de-loop upside down. They're fun ones.
I know it's like a very, listen, genocide is not good. I feel comfortable saying that.
No.
I feel comfortable saying that. And the thing about what Israel is doing, very divisive, right? A lot of people, a lot of different opinions, very heated. Very heated. And I'm not an ideological guy, right? I'm not an ideological guy.
Right.
Because and that is maybe best exemplified with the topic of water parks, right? As everybody hates genocide, or everybody's afraid of being genocided, or whatever the psychology is going on, everybody loves a damn water park.
Absolutely. And sometimes to make something fun and awesome and like a cool place, there's got to be a little bit of blood spilled. There's got to be a little bit.
Where else are we going to put the water parks?
Yeah. I was trying to tell him, though, from a business perspective, you're kind of cutting down your clientele. The kids like water parks, kind of cutting them down a little bit, the clientele. But they're going to move some new fellas in there, so
there's going to be some new families coming in.
I don't know why we got that YouTube strike, guys. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's just business.
Dad doing that one.
Yeah.
You got. The Twitch, it's weird. Their policy. I can't wait to see. I can't. They've definitely clamped down on us here at Explorations. I remember. What was it? Who was it? I think it was a famed explorer. Hasn't been here in a while. Dead Wife Dave.
Dead Wife Dave
said one of the bad words that you can't say on Twitch, and we got in trouble for it. We got banned. People call it a ban. It's not really a ban. It's suspension. We were suspended for a couple days, but we were back at it. People understand the value of a program like this.
Dead Wife Dave got way too cocky, man.
He's
a karate master. What are you talking about?
I know, but somebody should tell him about these private streams, right?
Oh, he'd love it there.
Somebody
I
tell him
miss
about these
him.
private streams. Well,
Does
listen,
is he still around? He just doesn't call in?
he's busy.
Where's he
You know, he's
going?
got a juice
Oh, okay.
stand in Manhattan now or something. He's like,
Really?
Oh.
Holy shit.
he's doing like juices and slinging dick. And I think
Yeah,
that was the last I
tracks.
heard. That was the last I heard. But listen, namaste, guys. We have a lot to get to on tonight's show. Tonight's theme, how are you feeling? So let me pose you this last question to you, all right? How are you feeling?
I think besides Vietnamese, we're probably a little excited, you know, for going forward to try new things. You know, maybe even a little scared. You know, we're going into a new age, a new time. You know, and we're trying to adapt around it.
Yeah.
And we want to be the next I Show Speed.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that's bold. That's bold stuff. And JJ, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah, feeling really good. I think the big thing is for sure just looking towards for the future, feeling excited, feeling like this is our destiny to become IRL streamers. We purchased a $110,000 Sprinter van, and
Terrific.
we're ready to go.
Beautiful.
We're ready to go.
Liam, how are you feeling?
Like a girl on prom night, and let me tell you, I'm wearing my dress. I'm a little sweaty in it, but that's just anticipation.
Wow. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting
Thank
our
you so
exploration
much.
started
Thank you.
tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And guys, the chat, there will be a couple links in chat if you want to check out their IRL beautiful, scenic, fun stream this weekend. Namaste, guys. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
so much,
Namaste.
Leslie. We love you.
Namaste. Thank you so much. Namaste, everybody. Thanks again to the No Rubbers guys. They've been here from the very beginning. Good to see them thriving, excited, and to see what they're working on. Blessings and namaste to them. Guys, so tonight they got us a little bit started, but I feel like we have barely begun to explore how powerful tonight's tool can be. How truly powerful tonight's tool can be. Simple question, how are you feeling tonight on Explorations? How are you feeling? Line is open, 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Come chat with old Leslie, huh? I'm ready. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for the masses. I'm ready for the run up on the line. Simple question. If you're worried, you know, sometimes people get nervous about calling in. If you're somebody that's nervous about calling in, tonight's your night. Simple. There's no way to get it wrong. You just got to tell me how you're feeling. You don't got to be funny. You don't got to be interesting. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves. But you are, I won't say enough, because that's not true, right? Because if that was true, then why would you be here at a program looking for transformational tools? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, good to hear from you. Mish, how are you tonight?
I'm tired. That's how I'm feeling.
Tired. Tired. Why are we tired? What's going on?
I got up early for work, and now I'm tired.
Got up early, so fatigue from lack of sleep is what it sounds like, right?
Probably.
Oh, and then you worked all day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And was it, how do you feel about the quality of the work that you did? Did you try your best, and then also was it fulfilling?
I tried my best, but it was not fulfilling.
Now, do you find that doing unfulfilling work drains you even more, or do you feel like you're protected by the fact that you don't care about the work?
It drains me even more.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
I know.
So why don't you do something that's more exciting?
What is more exciting? I guess work was kind of exciting today.
Why? Tell me about what was exciting about it.
There's a very mentally ill woman that lives a couple buildings over and just routinely like comes in and out of the restaurant and yells at people. Mm-hmm. And we have to tell her to leave all the time. And she was there today. Like, she was staring through the window, mean mugging all of us, talking at the window like we could hear her. I think she has like a fungal infection on her fingers right now, and it looks like her skin is peeling down to the bone almost. Like, it's really fucked up looking and terrible. Yeah.
So you got a little mascot, it seems like.
She is a mascot. She truly is. Her name's Dee Dee.
So Dee Dee sounds like maybe she's in psychosis to some extent. And
absolutely.
And just wandering around, completely unable to take care of herself, and also accosting people, just kind of going about their daily lives.
Yeah, a manager from a cafe down the street came in and told me that she assaulted one of their employees today. And I was like, she was like, do you have a protocol for dealing with her? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just kind of passive. And I say, hey girl, you can't be in here, sorry. Ask me for stuff, and I say, no, I'm sorry, you have to go wait outside.
Sure. So it sounds like you know, this Dee Dee figure is a burden to the people around her, and everybody feels a little bad about it.
Yeah.
Right? Because nobody wants to call the cops, right? You feel bad, but what else are you supposed to do? Trank her?
Yeah, I mean, when I got to work this morning, there were cops already dealing with her, but I mean, cops don't know how to stop psychosis from happening.
Welcome, namaste to KSV. Welcome on in, KSV. So here we go. Framliard with a little secret message behind the scenes. Mish is gay. Happy early gay month, bitch.
Thanks, bitch.
Interesting. So when Fram calls you a bitch, it's more in a gay way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, go, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, I love your blouse, bitch.
Play.
Really cool shoes, bitch.
Yeah.
That works really well. Because I deal with a lot of queer and gay, different types of gay patients. Pepperoncini, Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory, for the old heads in chat.
It's laboratory. Why would you say it wrong?
I didn't say it wrong.
You did. It's Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory.
Okay. Well, anyway, so bitch being an exciting word, and that's one thing I love to do with my gay patients is I establish a sort of rapport and trust with them very early on. I clock them as gay, I clock them as trans or whatever, and I say, how's your day today, bitch? Right? Or like, how was your weekend? How was your weekend, cunt?
I think the tone you're using isn't correct.
No, not quite sure what you mean.
Well, there's like a playful way to say those words, and that's typically what people do in the context that you're describing, using those words. But you're just saying bitch, like you're hurling it at them.
Well, I'm as a I'm a very masculine man, and I think it's important that when I visit upon these subcultural touchstones that I bring an authentic energy to it, and I think people really respect that and respond to it pretty well.
All right, sure.
Like let's just go back and forth. You let's try it. Let's think of a phrase, and I'll say it my way, and then I'll try to say it the way you think I should say it.
Okay.
What's a gay thing to say?
I don't know. You're the expert.
Watch your mouth. I'm not an expert, but you Fram said you were gay. Certainly,
Fram
you know
said
something
I'm
that I
gay?
don't. What
Oh
about
yeah, Fram did say I'm gay.
boots down, whore? Or was that?
Boots down, whore.
Earth
Is that
the
how you would
bitch?
say it?
Huh?
That's how you would say it? Just boots down, whore.
Earth to whore. Houston, we got a whore. Houston boots. Houston, there's a bitch here. Houston, touchdown on a couple of whores. Slut whores. Has anyone,
so
have the
stupid.
gays taken over like the Apollo missions and done like an Apollo thing? Like Apollo 11 to Houston, I'm a huge gay guy. I'm imagining the spaceship I'm in is a huge penis because I'm gay. Houston, boots.
I've never heard a gay person say any of this. I can't help.
I'm using the P tube inside the spaceship, Houston, and I'm gay, so I'm imagining it's a man's mouth. Boots. And that's on boots.
There you go. You had a little bit of it. And that's on boots.
And that's on boots. Okay.
Yeah, you had a little something in your voice.
That's on boots. And that's on boots. Okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind for me then. So you're tired. What's another word that you'd use to describe how you're feeling tonight, Mish?
Fatigued.
Okay, that's pretty much the same thing. Keep going.
Sleepy.
Yep, same thing. Keep going.
Exhausted. What's another word for tired?
Would you say you're happy?
You just breathed so loud. No, I'm not happy.
Okay, so then what are you?
I'm tired.
So, okay, what emotion are you feeling? Other than
I don't
tired
know. I feel
is a
pretty
physical
flat
state.
right now.
Huh?
I feel pretty flat.
Flat. So kind of unfeeling, a little numb.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, there's something. There's something.
It's good.
And I can only
heard it's
imagine the
good.
nightmare underneath that.
All right.
Well, listen, here's the thing. Let's not play games, right? How are you feeling?
I'm not.
The reason
being weird.
that question is so effective and powerful is because it is the sort of Pandora's box that sort of takes you to endless layers of the hell of present moment. Manos de sangre, namaste, gay fatigue is real. The program works. I would love to hear you explore that tonight, gay fatigue. Now, is that fatigue from the perspective of a gay person or being tired of gay people?
I think it's just when gays are tired.
Are of each other?
No, just like they're a little sleepy.
Like they did a 5K, they got up early to do a 5K for like lymphoma, and now they're sleepy.
Yeah, or they were like on a little bender, and now they're tired. They're fatigued.
Okay, yeah, something there. Well, gay fatigue, mono. So I think we could probably explore that. Gay fatigue, yeah, because that's interesting. When I imagine a gay person in my head, I imagine like I don't imagine like them taking naps. Let's just say that. When I imagine a kitty cat, or I imagine maybe like an old person, I imagine them falling asleep in a chair, falling asleep at weird times. When I imagine a gay man. The first thing you think, right, is some expression of energy.
Ooh, Poor said, what about lesbians?
Lesbians. No, they're a little sleepier, if we're honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? What's the...
Yeah.
Think of a lesbian. Go. Imagine a lesbian. Go. What's the first thing you think of? It's a little sleepier than a gay man. First thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one's going to get some different results. Imagine a they. Go. It's a mixed
all
bag.
Over the place.
All over the place. Because I know some sleepy days, but I also know some very conflicted, energetic, chaotic days.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
I think most of the days that I know are like on ketamine a lot. And like clubbing.
All right, well, namaste. Mish, this has been a terrific call. Thanks for getting us started feeling sleepy and numb.
This didn't do anything for me.
Huh?
This did nothing.
It's because you're closed off. You're closed off.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you literally are.
I told you all about my day. You didn't help at all.
Help? Do you think I'm here to help you?
I don't know. Your whole thing is like, let me help you.
Mish, how long have you been here?
Too long, I guess.
That is some dumb shit you just said.
No, I'm not high. This is just my voice. I don't do the fake high-pitched voice.
You're becoming embroiled. Sorry. You're becoming embroiled in the chat. You're gonna get in the chat. Gonna get in the pit. You're gonna start throwing bows.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
All right. Well, listen. This is a negative note to end on. I'm not. Overall, I thought the call was fine.
Yeah, hi, Pepperoncini. Hi, Pepperoncini.
All right. Focus up.
I'm here. Hello.
Okay. Namaste. Well, listen. Good luck with your fatigue, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Do you keep a journal or anything like that?
No. I've always had this voice. I don't know what to tell anyone in chat. I really don't.
Just throwing bows in chat. Throwing bows in chat.
I'm sorry I don't talk like a baby anime girl.
You're forgiven.
Don't forgive me.
Do you want to feel shame?
I don't feel shame.
Do you want to feel shame?
Why? What are you gonna do?
I think you feel shame already.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. There we go. Namaste.
I'm only speaking through my mouth. Oh my God.
Listen, this has been. I'm glad we're making up for You left a little dent in the vibe a second ago, but now we got to shame. It's looking way better.
I'm so mad, and you get a timeout for being fucking weird.
All right, well, moderator, not Mish. I honor your will.
Moderator,
and I honor your
moderating.
Namaste to you.
Okay, bye.
872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hey, best friend Leslie, best friend Toaster over here.
Look who it is! Sleepy Toaster making a call. How you doing tonight?
Oh no, you nailed it, buddy. I'm sleepy. I'm pooped. Having an action-packed day. But I saw my best friend Leslie was streaming, and I thought I would give you a call because it's been a like a week or two, something like that, right?
Since you've called?
Since I've called, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since you've made a call.
Like 10 or 12, 8 to 14 days. That's my answer.
I don't experience time in a linear sense. So when I do experience time, it's sort of unbound by normal things, and the amount of distress that I feel from this is nearly constant, pervading every aspect of my perspective. So
so you don't know either. You don't know either.
It's been 30 seconds. It's been 30 years since you called.
Just say you don't know.
I will not say that. I know my experience.
Okay, well you basically said that, so I'm just gonna pretend you said it.
Okay. However, I'm not here to control how you interpret what I share. So.
Thanks for saying I don't know.
I didn't say that.
Thanks.
I honor your interpretation of what I said, but that's not right.
That's what I heard.
Nope.
So anyway, sorry to start off like that.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough, Toaster.
What's the topic?
You don't know?
I know. I literally just ran to my car. I just finished playing a Riftbound tournament. Okay. I got second place. I made a huge play mistake in the final game. And I say, oh, you know what? It's been too long since I called in Leslie. I have to make that a top priority. It's the next thing I do on my to-do list. So then here I am. I didn't have time to check the thing, okay? Because I couldn't read it on my phone. So what is it? What's the topic?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. What's the topic?
How are you feeling?
I just basically explained, I'm rushed, I'm busy, I'm tired. I just want to hear the topic, please.
How are you feeling?
Leslie, let's stop beating around the bush and let's get to the topic. Come on, this should be your dream. You're always the one telling me to talk about the topic, and here I am begging for the topic. Let's hear the topic, baby. Let's go.
Toaster, how are you feeling?
Oh, this is ridiculous. You're sick. You're a sick fuck. Is this some kind of power play? Is this a power play? What are you doing?
How are you feeling?
I'm driving.
That's an activity. That's not a feeling.
Okay, I'm feeling like you're driving me crazy.
You're feeling frustrated?
If that's how you see it, if that's how you want to interpret that, since we're interpreting things now.
I'm trying my best to understand what you're feeling. How are you feeling?
Wait, is that the topic?
How are you feeling? Tonight's theme. How are you feeling?
That's the topic is how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Christopher Miller with the communal vision. Namaste. Guru, can topic be terminate toaster? Thank woo.
Who said that?
That was Christopher Miller at youtube.com.
Don't believe.
Thank you so much,
I've had the
Christopher.
pleasure.
Thank you so much for that
I've
super
had the
chat.
pleasure of meeting. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting Christopher Miller.
Well, here you are. Toaster, Christopher Toaster.
Well, why don't you ask Christopher how he's feeling?
If he calls, I will.
Or maybe Christopher should call in.
Maybe, but I'm talking to you right now.
Okay, well, how many different ways do I have to answer this? I'm driving, I'm rushed, I'm tired, now I'm confused and frustrated.
Okay, no, those are good. That's a good starting spot.
Okay. I love you, I'm in love with you.
With who, me?
With you, yeah.
You're in love with me?
Well, I'm single now.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm in love with you. Usually when I'm single, I'm in love with you, and then I usually find a girlfriend of some sort, and then I put the love on pause. But every time I get broken up with, I told you about Attach Your Pasta, right? We broke up. The whole
Right. Yeah, we
thing.
heard about the peanut thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How are you feeling? Do I ask you back, or do you have questions, or what? What do we?
Well, given our relationship, Toaster, I can only return. I guess I'm in love with you.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for that. Actually, yeah, I was expecting you to say something mean and hurtful, but I was ready for it. But I mean, that's a welcome surprise. Thank you for loving
How does
me
it feel
back.
to hear that from me?
I feel relieved.
Relieved. Why relieved?
Well, when I tell people I love them, usually it's a one-sided thing, you know. But it's nice to get have it bounce back from time to time. So we both did the theme. We did it, right? Are we done?
Yep, pretty much. Stone Monster 400, Toaster is pregnant?
Is that a question or is that a fact?
It's a question.
That's a question. There was a question mark?
Leslie, how do you not remember when Toaster literally proposed to you when he was reading your tarot cards?
Right. That's what I was worried about, because last time I made my move, I got burned. So.
Well, that's an interesting question. Now, I was featured on Toaster's, the most successful thing in terms of numbers that Toaster. Coward's response.
Podcast. How does one man fight against the entire New York Times?
I mean, you don't have to fight. You just have to do what you do.
I have to fight back because they're coming after me. So I either stand my ground, which I tried,
which you did not do.
The harassment,
you lost.
I did. Well, I lost because they have the whole city of New York against me. Okay, what am I supposed to do about that?
This is I gotta say, after hearing that, I'm disappointed in you, and I don't think I'm in love with you anymore.
So you expected me to defend myself against an entire city, and I look, I did for some weeks. I got a few good weeks of toaster taro.
Listen, this is you should have led with I feel castrated. I feel like a loser.
Well, now that we're talking about that, I do feel that. I wasn't feeling that at first when you were asking me how we're feeling, but I mean, now that you bring it up, yeah. But let's I don't want to hold up the line. I know you usually complain about.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I think we're done.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later, buddy.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Say it. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
You said it on your stream. I saw you do it, and you said, I love saying it now.
Because
say it here.
I felt comfortable saying it. I can say it when I feel comfortable, but I don't like being forced to do it.
I'm not forcing you to do it. This is just what we say.
No, you said say it. That sounds like you're forcing me to.
Toaster.
That's the funny thing, and I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I probably would have said it after a few bye-byes. If you just kept saying bye-bye and all right, and kind of lulled it out of me, I was going to get there. I was working up to it, but So
I have to work you? I have to milk you?
Yeah. You got to finesse it.
Why? Why do I have to finesse you? Why can't you just do this thing that I ask you to do?
Why don't you love me, bitch? Yeah.
Because you're disappointing me. You're and he called me a bitch. All right. Namaste to Logan the Brogan. Blessings and namaste. Let's go ahead and reintroduce for the month of May 2026 our Explorer of the Month. Logan the Brogan is in chat. Namaste to Brother Logan. Not only does he get the spotlight this month, but he's going to get a little free t-shirt, a free Leslie t-shirt from the store, from the merch store. Namaste, Logan the Brogan. Namaste, Logan. Some namastes in chat for Brother Logan. Blessings to you. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight we're exploring how are you feeling? Easy question, powerful question, deceptively powerful question. The present moment. The present moment as it unfolds. Where is this power? Where is the power contained, right? This untapped potential that each of us in this program have. Where does this power reside? In the present moment, here, now. But there is a cost. There is a cost to presence. There is a cost, as much as the Buddhists like to say that, you can relax once you're mindful, or some mindfulness, right? Synonymous with relaxation. The most perverse shit you've ever heard in your life is their approach to mindfulness. Here, we acknowledge the present moment as it truly is. An unfolding, infinitely abundant hellscape. There is a cost to engaging the power of the next level, as we understand, right? As we get it. Blessings to you, caller. My name is Leslie. What's up that I could call you tonight?
Hey, Guru, it's Baby Bradley.
Baby Bradley. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Guru. I got some applesauce for dinner, and I'm watching Bluey on the TV.
Okay.
So I pretty much got it going on, Guru. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just kind of doing the program. Baby Bradley, how are you feeling right now? Would you say?
I'm feeling pretty great, Guru. I'm feeling pretty great.
Interesting. Okay.
I had unfortunately earlier today I had what mommy calls a blowout, and I had to have my diaper changed 2 times today. Normally it's only 1 time.
You have been terminated. 872-205-9484. Terminated by Pepperoncini. 1 second, caller. Terminated by Pepperoncini with the message of This is one baby I wouldn't mind if the Israelis exploded. Kind of referencing the frequent practice, well-worn practice of exploding infant babies by the nation of Israel. And if he could sort of hand deliver, airlift, drone deliver that baby to near the areas Lebanon, Gaza, West Bank, Iran,
Wow,
etc. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
it's Baby Bradley again. Go well. I have the phone that only has the one button on it for calling, and my mom puts this number on it.
Quick quote.
I
Be
killed
quiet.
a dog this morning and didn't feel a thing. Sometimes, though, I feel my apathy toward them becoming something else, something more libidinal.
All right, that quote is over. Namaste, Bradley.
There's something very gay
Quote.
about the internet, isn't there?
Take a well. Quote over.
Quote is now over.
Okay.
Okay, another quote. Please be quiet.
The feeling that we are part of something, going somewhere. There is no better drug on earth. Definitely better than whatever my friends and patients are ODing on.
Okay, quote is over. Namaste. Continue, Bradley. Okay, another
If we're
quote.
being
Another quote.
honest with each other, grooming kids to shoot people or blow stuff up doesn't
Be
even
quiet.
seem that difficult. Upsetting, sure, but we certainly shouldn't be surprised when it happens. Any one of us could just pick some kids and start doing it whenever.
Okay, namaste. That's a good one. Okay, quote over, Bradley. And we've got a subscription from Sociopathogen. Blessings to Socio. Bradley, are you hunting any wabbits?
Not currently. But there was a baby bunny in the backyard the other day, but my stepdad saw it, and then he caught it, and he just got it by the neck, and he wrangled it, and he threw it against a fence. That really made me
I believe it was
Quote,
Stephen
be
Hawking
quiet.
who famously posed the question of whether a penis could be so big it could have sex with its own ass.
Namaste. Now that was shout out Shriveled King.
There are a few
Stephen
gay
Hawking.
guys from Guam in my town who hate NASA for some reason.
Stephen Hawking.
Namaste. That's another good one. Okay, quote over.
There's so many quotes going on, Guru. You got a lot of good quotes.
I've got a backlog of quotes that I'm waiting on the team to introduce into the system here. I've got a backlog of really poignant insights.
Guru, have you ever thought about taking all those quotes and maybe putting them into a type of booklet or pamphlet and submitting that as another thing for the community of devoted white?
Now that's an interesting idea. I am working on a handful of pamphlets right now. Quick quote.
No amount of insight
Be
or
quiet.
expertise can prepare you for the depth of failure that accompanies looking really scared and shitting your pants before you pass away.
Namaste. Quick quote again.
No experts, no answers.
It's a classic one. Namaste. Yolopotamus with a quote.
Have you ever seen a lethally massive autistic man cry from having his chakras cleansed? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can do this.
I did it this afternoon, actually. I did it this afternoon.
Being poor is bad.
All right, quote over. Namaste, Porn and Yolopotamus. Thank you so much for those bits. And
So yeah, maybe that's something you should look into, Guru. I think that would be pretty cool.
I don't remember a single thing you said. Look into what?
We were talking about the pamphlet or the booklet, Guru.
Yeah, now I remember. I remember now.
We like the physical media. Here at the explorations of Leslie Tanner. Me personally, Baby Bradley, I love it. I can't get enough of it. I can't weed, But my mama's got the VHS tapes, and sometimes I watch those.
Okay, beautiful. So you personally love the tapes.
I want visual media, but I think when I get a little bit older and I learn how to weed, that a pamphlet or a booklet of some quotes will be very, very powerful for Baby Bradley.
Okay, well, we'll work on getting that together. Baby Bradley, namaste. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us tonight and rising, fighting through that termination. Any final little comments about how you're feeling tonight for the chat before we move on?
I'm feeling kind of fussy. I need my night baba, but mama in the other room talking to her boyfriend. And sometimes they say words that I'm not supposed to hear. So here I am calling into you, Guru. So
sounds good. Well, good luck with that. And give your best. Give my best to your mother.
I will.
I'd love to work with her sometime.
She had big old photos of you on her wall in the bedroom.
Listen, you get that old hag on the line. I'd love to work with her. Okay. Colin, please hold on one second. We got a communal vision coming in from Socio. Socio says, tell your mom to keep you away from the phone. Sociopathogen, worried about the baby. Thanks so much, Socio. Appreciate you expressing that for us tonight. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hello there, Leslie. This is Reverend It All Costs Money. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. It all costs money. It's great to have you back on the program. How are you tonight?
I am feeling pretty all right. No pain, no happiness. I'm just kind of enjoying the evening. It's kind of nice out.
Enjoying the evening?
Indeed. I got the windows open. I got a fan going. I'm smoking a joint. I'm doing all right.
Now, what'd you get up to today that led to you having kind of a content evening? What'd your day look like?
I slept from about 7 in the morning till about 3:30 in the afternoon. Got up, went to work, drove around for a little bit, picked up a fresh cart, came home, rolled a joint, and now here I am hanging out on Twitch.
Namaste. So you did some work, you dropped off some stuff, and you got some THC, and now you're vibing on Twitch.tv.
Indeed, and playing some Apex. I'm in between rounds at the moment. I'm in a toxic relationship with that game.
And what does that mean? Toxic relationship. Spell that out for us.
I used to have a corporate job making real money, and so I spent a lot of money on that game, and now I'm trying to get my it's a free-to-play game, and I bought skins, and so I'm trying to get my dollars per hour on playtime down, right?
Overall, how much money would you say you've spent on Apex skins?
Since the launch, about almost $2,500, maybe closer to $3,000.
What's the coolest one?
Probably my caustic mythic skin.
What was it?
Caustic mythic skin.
Caustic mythic skin. What's that look like? I'm not familiar.
it's so caustic as one of the characters. The skin is, just makes him look all robotic, and then he comes with a special finishing move where he rips his face mask off and just spits out toxic waste onto the enemy. It's kind of great.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is that difficult to do, that little finishing move?
It is, because you have to down a character and then you have to get up on them and press the button to watch the animation happen. But it's in the middle of a live match, so you got people shooting all around you. It's fun.
Yeah, that sounds so. And how much did that particular skin cost you? How much did that set you back?
So you get a mythic skin every 500 packs that you open, and a pack is considered roughly, $1, so about $500. And you can unlock them in game through play, right? It's not just pay to get it. You can also play the game to unlock the rewards over time, but you don't get as many packs as if you just drop 20 or 30 bucks every now and then to buy 5 or 10, right?
Right. So, okay, tell me this. You described it as toxic. So, give me some insight. I know it sounds, these skins sound awesome, and it sounds like it's maybe it's got a fun game to play. But toxic, why would you use that word to describe something that sounds cool and fun?
Because even though I spent all the money, it still hasn't really made me a better player. And even with the thousands
Real
of
quick
hours
communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini. Very rarely, after opening certain types of Apex Pack Icon Apex packs, file ::2 shards.svg line 2.25px shards line link equals :2 shards heirloom shards may get dropped. These shards allow the player to acquire a mythic item of choice through the mythic store for file : :2 shards.svg line 25px line :2 shards line link equals :2 shards 150 each. An unlimited amount of heirloom shards can be found from packs as long as the player doesn't currently own all available mythic items.
Yeah, kind of.
Real quick quote.
Progress where? Conserve what? In what direction and to what extent? Once again, far better to have a severe intellectual disability and a loaded gun than carry these fairy tales around.
Namaste. Quote over. Oh, and we got another quote. Hold on, we'll do a little, I'll throw one on the list we got to repeat.
When
Quote.
faced with the eternal abyss at the beginning of time, God couldn't bear to face himself, but also couldn't bring himself to commit suicide. And so he created the other, damning us all, and somehow mustered the confidence to demand affection. Relatable, sure, but equally and utterly contemptible.
All right, quote. Another
I
quote.
have a recurring dream in which my body is taken against its will by a large, dark pink flower floating above my childhood home. I convulse and shoot foam from every hole until I shrivel up like a craisin. It's excruciating, each and every time.
All right, next quote.
No experts, no answers.
All right, another quote.
The college-educated should be kept away from politics the same way a schizophrenic should be steered away from the Bible. They need our help.
All right, namaste. Another quote.
Beautiful.
If someone is trying to get you to relax, they're trying to hurt you.
All right, good one. That was a good one. Another quote.
Hateful violence is almost always upsetting, and mass shootings are definitely another one of those times.
Namaste. Another quote?
If we're being honest with each other, grooming kids to shoot people or blow stuff up doesn't even seem that difficult. Upsetting, sure, but we certainly shouldn't be surprised when it happens. Any one of us could just pick some kids and start doing it whenever.
Another quote?
If I played professional football, I'd just be the strongest and fastest person on the field and win every single game.
Another quote?
If you think jacking off feels good, imagine dying.
Another quote?
Have you ever seen a lethally massive autistic man cry from having his chakras cleansed? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can do this.
Another quote?
Have you ever seen a lethally massive autistic man cry from having his chakras cleansed? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can do this.
Another quote?
The college educated should be kept away from politics the same way a schizophrenic should be steered away from the Bible. They need our help.
Communal vision coming in from Christopher Miller, and this one's for you, brother. My OG is caustic. What is your guy and your kill win count?
I'm primarily a Mirage player. I really enjoy the bamboozles for the boozles. I think he is whimsical and fun.
What's your kill win count?
And my
nightmares are a real number.
Probably like 1.0 on casual and like 0.03 on ranked.
Hateful violence is almost always upsetting, and mass shootings are definitely another one of those times. One criticism I have of the enlightened, either religious or secular, is that their hysterics about the end in whatever direction aren't nearly hysterical enough. Their flailing becomes yet another defense against an internal calamity, the scale of which they can't even whisper aloud to themselves.
Another quote?
I have been through the various dimensions. I have seen what there is to see, hear what can be heard. So hear me when I say, there is no way to transcend or cleanse ourselves. Attempting to do so as an adult should disqualify you from driving, voting. You should be sterilized.
Namaste. Another quote?
Nightmares are a real number.
Another quote?
There's something very gay about the internet, isn't there?
That bears repeating. Another quote?
Any photograph I've ever taken has been so bad as to stretch the mind. The universe prostrates and blooms before me, only to be perverted and then die immediately.
It's a strength I have, I consider.
In order for my gay patients to begin healing in therapy, we spend a lot of time discussing how homosexuality is a sin. They're perverts, and they'll never be able to change these simple facts.
Namaste. We were discussing that earlier. Another quote.
Nightmares are a real number. Sometimes I just stare for up to an hour at my biceps, triceps, lats, and quads to help manifest gains.
Tony G, single bit, namaste to you. Thank you so much. All right, any final statement about how you're feeling? It all costs money?
Nah. Like it's good that people are kind of chill here tonight. Like I've enjoyed all of the quotes and chat not complaining about why is the caller talking. Like it's pretty great to be respected every now and then. Namaste.
Namaste, brother.
If you think jacking off feels good, imagine dying.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey man, it's Logan the Brogan. How you doing?
Explorer of the Month, Logan the Brogan. How are we tonight, brother?
I actually had a surprisingly good day, all things considered. I went to Home Depot, I went grocery shopping, and so when I was grocery shopping, right, I got the cart. There's no squeaky wheel, doesn't drift left or right. It's a nice cart. And I don't know, like when I put the back in the cart thing outside, I'd like pat it twice, like I'll never get this cart again, but I'll miss you, bud. You know, how was your day, Leslie? Has anyone asked that yet?
Yes, they have, and I'm doing pretty swell. I'm doing, I'm energized, but I'm also listening. You know what I mean? I'm an energetic listener.
I have a question for you. When you pick out your outfit for the day, does like certain things speak to you? You're like, you look in your closet, you're like, it's this one today, or you have like a Tuesday shirt, or like a Thursday shirt.
No. I pretty much just wear this shirt every single day.
This is going well. I bought some wood at Home Depot, and if you feel really cool. You ever like carry stuff through Home Depot, like really big, like
people
long
are doing more shopping online
You're
these
like, I'm the
days
guy.
than ever
I got long
before.
wood.
Hateful
Sounds
violence
good.
is almost
That's how-
always upsetting.
that's how I'm
and mass
doing
shootings
today.
are definitely another one of those
Hold
times.
on.
All right.
The quotes were double launching. I had no idea what was going on. The quotes were double launching for a moment. It's because of some innovations that are behind the scenes. All right, that's fixed.
Rowdy.
All right, so listen, you're Explorer of the Month. How does that make you feel?
Kind of weird. Like when you DM me, I thought I was in trouble. Like I saw like you pop up on my little screen. I was like, oh fuck, what'd I do? And then I was like, oh cool, it's a good thing.
What did you
Nice.
think you
I
did?
don't know.
What did you think I was angry about?
I don't know. Sometimes you see like the head honcho. It's like when your boss calls something like you in their office. You're like, oh
Mhm.
fuck, I'm in trouble. And they're like, hey, by the way, you did great on this thing. And you're like, well, that's nice. You know.
Yeah, no. Well, listen, I have you on the line, so I'd love to just kind of bring something up. You're one of the explorers that did something specific that really caught my attention and sort of demanded that we honor you. Now, some of the other explorers of the month, they've been here for a while, they've put in the work, they've really separated themselves from the chaff. But you in particular, you did something that caught a lot of our eye a couple weeks ago when we were discussing killing dogs. Do you remember this night?
Unfortunately, so. I don't know who said that was a good idea. Go on, sorry.
No, I mean, if we want to get into my philosophy of how I pick themes, we can do that. But
the topic was bold.
Hmm?
The topic was bold. That's all I'll say.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, sometimes the power of the next level demands exactly that. Bold, forward-thinking questions like that. Real quick,
The college educated should be kept away from politics the same way a schizophrenic should be steered away from the Bible.
The
They
belief,
need our help.
the college educated, the belief that they can control others and the world is essentially a psychotic belief. I'm saying this as a therapist. You leave.
You have college loan?
Oh yes.
I stopped paying mine. Are you still paying yours? At one point I was like, I did enough. It's fine.
I mean, it's never going to get paid down. So.
Yeah. So I kind of, at one point I was like, all right, I'm good. And then nothing bad has really happened. Like my credit score took not a big ding, but it's not the best, right? But that's about it.
Now let's go ahead and let's get back to the night we spent exploring killing dogs. That upset you, didn't it?
I'm a big dog guy. Love dogs. 4 legs. Roof.
Right.
Ow, even if they're feeling houndy,
You love them. You want to care for them. You feel a connection. And to think about someone snapping their little legs and crucifying them or lighting them on fire, et cetera, is upsetting to you. Rightly so.
I don't think anyone's crucified a dog. This probably has happened. A lot of things
They have.
in history. So
They
that
have.
sucks.
I've seen
I don't
it.
think about that. Okay.
It's upsetting stuff. You're right to be upset.
Anyway, I got kind of drunk and I went to the Discord and I yelled at everybody. I was eating a poke bowl. That was my first time eating a poke bowl. It was pretty good. It's like sushi deconstructed. It's like a Chipotle burrito bowl.
Right. It's like a sushi cereal.
Yeah. It's in a bowl. They had that in common.
Right. Now, let's go back to killing dogs. That night upset you, but there was one explorer in particular that you that really sort of focused it really brought your anger into focus. Would you mind saying their name?
Yeah, Cougar Pie just bums me out, man. They're like the coworker that you're like, please don't sit next to me at lunch, or like make a small talk conversation with me. They come up and they start talking like, fuck, I gotta be like somewhat polite, but it's nice here. I could just say, hey, fuck you, you know.
I think this is important. This is an important thing that we bring up. This is not a supportive place. Explorations is not a place about a supportive community. We're not here to support each other. We're not here to get along. We're not here to like each other. If that happens, great. If it doesn't happen, also just as great. All right? We are here. We are steeping ourselves in the reality of our humanity, and that means not liking people sometimes. Now, the reason what you did caught my attention is because you were obviously very expressive all stream that night, but afterward, you went to the fucking mat on the Discord server, arguing, taking all sorts of abuse to let your perspective be heard and felt, taking all sorts of random nonsense from people that you have come to find out that you do not like, do not enjoy, and you just kind of opened your heart and let it shine. That caught my attention. That's exactly what this program is about. And I want to say I'm very proud of you.
I mean, I don't know. I believe everyone deserves like fair shakes, right? Like everyone deserves like a chance. But if you're just consistently suck. I don't know. I don't know what to do after that. But we're stuck here together because the guru. So I'm down to make the best of it. But she's just constantly like a bitch, like respectfully.
Right, constantly a bitch. Constantly a bitch. Is there everyone in chat right now? Be honest with yourself. Is there another person, it doesn't have to be Cougar Pie, is there another person in this community that you see their name in chat, you see the comments they make, you see the stuff they share on Discord, and you're like, they are such a bitch? Be honest with yourself. I want to see a one in chat if you feel that way about someone in this community. A one in chat. Be honest with yourself.
I don't mean to encourage hostility. My bad, but you know, it's true. It's true.
No, listen, the hostility is there. It's like saying I encourage electricity. Electricity is a force within nature. It's about how we relate to it, harness it.
Mother Nipplebottom's so kind. She's the best.
Mother Nipplebottom says no. And Mother Nipplebottom says, I don't have somebody that I think is a bitch. But Mother Nipplebottom's also not a Discord fan. Not a Discord fan.
Oh, well, she's missing out on a lot of the bigger picture.
A lot of potential vitriol.
So. Yeah.
Baker, anyway, Nigel, it all costs money. Anti-Snowman, Poorer, Space Cat, everybody's got. Space Cat even just said Nigel. I don't like Nigel.
Respect that.
Interesting stuff. Now, Mother Nipplebottom, I'm missing nothing.
Omnipresent.
Would you say that? Would you say that Discord contains nothing?
Fram was like talking to a bush for no reason the other day. I don't know, man. There's some stupid shit in there. I'm gonna be honest.
Stupid shit. Nothing being stupid shit being nothing.
Who is that? You know that guy who just like photoshops random? Who is that guy? That guy
Picaro
eluded me. Like he came out of nowhere. I was just like, what the fuck's going on one morning?
Yeah, Picaro really upset some people. Picaro is very we'll say prolific. Very prolific.
Well, he fucked with the Hall of Dead guys brought to you by Franzia, you know, so you can't be doing that.
Right, the Phil Z Zero Penis Hall of Dead guys sponsored by 4XL Zero Penis Hall of Dead guys sponsored by Franzia.
There you go, landed the plane, good job.
Yeah,
but yeah,
namaste.
I don't know. There's just a lot of odd things in the Discord, man. But it gives me a place to yell at people, and that's fun, and that's nice.
Well, there's so much power, Mother Nipplebottom, in people being shitty. Think of the reservoir of power that you're sitting on right now, Mother Nipple Bottom. Consider that. Consider the power, that is burgeoning. It's looking for an outlet, but you deprive yourself of talking to these petty, stupid, mean pieces of shit on Discord, right? Think of the vitriol that you could be steeped in and the power that could be released. Now, listen, Logan, real quick before we go, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I think overall I'm feeling good. Yeah, I got done with. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Good. Okay, well that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I don't believe you completely, but we're running out of time, so I'm running out of. If you had to name one negative thing that you're feeling right now, what is it?
I don't like how I get nervous calling this show. I shouldn't get nervous. We're all friends here, but like, you know, I got like I talk really fast. I got sweaty pits, so I gotta work on that. I gotta just relax sometimes. Like, you know, whatever.
I think. Well, as a therapist, can I share something with you?
Yeah, go for it.
Don't let anybody try to take your anxiety from you.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
This anxiety. Listen, when your anxiety, right? It's coming from like an animal part of the brain, and that's honestly how it said like, oh, it's not appropriate, quote unquote appropriate anymore. We don't need our anxiety. If it's running amok, we don't need that, etc., etc. This is maybe the greatest abuse of the field of therapy, and there's a lot of abuse in that field. This is maybe the single most readily available source of energy and power in your body. So I would say we got to work on cultivating that. Friend, we're not all friends here, Logan. People really hate you. That's what makes you such a brave explorer. Don't downplay that angle.
Yeah, I don't know. The character's fun. But also, you know, when the power of silence going on, I would call in not nervous at all. Sometimes I'll get like a little frantic, but maybe it's just you, dude. I don't know. I got to work on that. You're right.
Maybe it is me. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Maybe we can explore that next time. How about that?
Yeah. I got to get out of here. Namaste.
Right. Namaste. Explorer of the month, Logan the Brogan. Namaste, brother. Beautiful stuff. All right, guys, I got to take a piss. I have been holding it, and I need to go so bad. So, guys, sit tight while while I share with you a couple details about my community of devoted light. Again, guys, if you're joining the community of devoted light, we have a private stream this Saturday exclusively for my members of the community of devoted light. Again, it's that stuff not on Twitch, not on YouTube. We've got our own privately hosted streaming platform where we can express ourselves to the extent of our hearts. All right, namaste, everybody. Couple details, and I will be right back for the second half, or not really half, the tail end of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste, everybody. BRB.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning of starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, listen, I know your time is precious, let me cut to the chase. But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. So after we sat there in silence for about another 60 seconds on the back of the bus, the bus driver had already called the police, and I leaned over to him. I grabbed his head and I put it on my shoulder. And I said, Edgar, If you think jacking off feels good, imagine dying. Imagine dying. He started crying. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, explorers. Welcome on back to Explorations. Wonderful to have you back. We've got time for a handful more callers, but that was a couple of details about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. So listen, there's plenty of materials, the podcasts, the videos, the et cetera, et cetera. I send out a monthly postcard, just for at the $5 a month level. I send out a monthly postcard to every single explorer in my community of devoted light. Now, in addition to that, guys, in addition to all those benefits, I'm telling you, what we have developed with Webmaster Pepperoncini, you're going to get to see this Saturday. We've got a privately hosted streaming platform, free for us to express ourselves. Is it free? No, it's not free money-wise. But is the soul free as it ever can be on the internet of that we find ourselves in? Yes. It is immediately, you can sense the freedom with which we're able to express ourselves through the innovations exacted by our webmaster, Brother Pepperoncini. So guys, that thing is moving at light speed. We're going to have some new stuff to show you for this Saturday. Saturday, normal stream time, 8 p.m. Central. We'll be streaming on our private server link in Patreon and on Discord in the community of Devoted Light. But well, yeah, more the exact theme we're still finalizing, so that'll be announced later on. Blessings and namaste to you. Blessings and namaste. You like how I timed that? Pox. I don't know, what did you do? Pox, what did you do? What did you time, Pox? I did, apparently I did. Apparently I did. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's just not talk about this anymore. Yeah, Pox, let's just not talk about this anymore, because this is, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't notice it. Let's just move on. Right now, like, really, the longer we talk about it, the more, like, kind of, like, the shittier the stream is getting. Like, the whole thing is getting worse. The vibe is heading downward the more I have to address this. So let's just go ahead and stop talking about it. Yeah, Pox, why don't you just go to bed? I think it's bedtime. Guys, everybody say night-night. Everybody say it's bedtime, Pox, nighty-night. Everybody, nighty-night to Pox. Pox, go to bed. No more. You're done. You're done, nighty-night. Go to bed. Nighty-night. Nighty-night, Pox. You made me talk about whatever this is for like an hour, and then you're just like, I'm going to bed. Nighty-night, Pox. You're done. You've got a little catitude right now, and I don't mean that in a positive way. Go ahead, Galactic. It's free to call in. It's on the screen. It's a call-in show. 872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Emily.
Emily, how are we doing tonight, Emily?
I don't know. I think I have anxiety.
Anxiety? Interesting. Okay, talk to me. And you think you have anxiety. Well, I would say if you think you have anxiety, let's just go ahead and I feel comfortable making the call as a therapist. If you think you got it, I think you got it. I think you just got it.
Yeah, I have a nervous feeling in my stomach. Like I'm going to throw up.
Like you're going to throw up?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That sounds uncomfortable.
It is. Mm-hmm. And it's been happening all evening.
All evening, right? You haven't gotten like even a break from it?
No. So I went to this dance class and it was making me angry. And then, yeah, ever since then I've been feeling the anxiety.
Namaste. We've got a quick communal vision from Fram Weard. Maybe just drink some hydrogen peroxide and get on with it.
Wow.
Any response to that?
Well, we've been talking about bitches a lot, and that might be a bitchy thing to say.
Interesting. So that didn't help, in other words.
No.
Now, okay, do you mind if I ask a question about this dance class?
Yeah.
This dance class, it made you angry. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because when I imagine people dancing, and especially if you're paying to go to a class, it's like, we were having fun. But how did this class piss you off?
Well, okay, it wasn't really dance. It was like axis syllabus, which is functional movement.
Mm-hmm.
And it completely unwires the way most people move their body because we're so stiff in the way we move. And axis syllabus is like more bouncy and jumpy, and it was like unlocking all of these portals in me, and it was making me angry because like it was just, I don't know, like there's these kinetic chains and all the fascial was opening up, and I was just getting very emotionally, very charged.
Right. Okay. Interesting. And what was did the emotion have like a shape to it? Was there anything like specific that you were angry about?
I don't know. Like I could be PMSing, so.
The hormones of that time of the month. Those can be so nasty, right?
But you wouldn't know much about that, would you?
Oh, I know a great deal about that. Actually, I spiritually studied. It's a form of meditation in Nepal. that simulates the release of hormones during the menstrual cycle experienced by women. And I studied this. I studied this for a couple years, actually. The smell and everything.
Well, and then I don't know if you saw that giant thing that I wrote in the Discord about how I broke up with that person.
How far back was it? How far back was it? But give me the rundown. Give me the rundown.
About that person?
Of what you shared with us about breaking up. How are you feeling?
Well, here's the thing. We got back together.
Smart.
Yeah, so
Smart.
I broke up with him before his birthday.
Okay, that's right. I remember that. Okay. Yeah,
Right.
what was the reason
And then-
again? What was the reason again? I remember you talking about this now.
Well, because he was putting a lot of pressure on me and he wanted me to say that I love him.
Right. It was super early. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, and then we got back together and then I ended up saying it last night. And then today, he's been not talking to me as much. I think that's the anxiety because I'm just like, what the fuck?
And so, okay, so the anxiety, you got back together and now you want to throw up.
Well, not because we got back together. It's just because he said, if you want to jump on a call while you walk home from dance or whatever, then call me, and I did. And then he didn't pick up, and then now he hasn't been answering me all night. So I'm just like confused.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a lot of back and forth messages from this young man.
All of a sudden, he's been so forward, and now I gave him what he want, and it's like, okay, bye. Maybe. I don't know.
So how are you feeling about getting back together with him then?
I guess good for the most part, but I don't know how I feel right now about it.
Well, would you say that? So it sounds like, and this is what interesting, because I have a lot of colleagues. I've done some functional movement stuff myself. I don't necessarily. I have studied it a little bit. I've done it a little bit myself. I don't teach classes in it necessarily, but I understand how effective it can be. I understand how effective this kind of therapeutic motion can be.
Well, it can make you kind of nauseated.
Exactly, right? Well, that's the thing, is that, it does unlock, right? As we come back into our bodies, right? We focus on coming back into our bodies to sort of bypass the mind. And our mind, once we do that, we notice so much about the body, don't we, folks? Don't we, chat? Have you ever experienced this, whether it's yoga or it's dance or you might even just be in a martial art, and you might release these things from the body, and your mind starts thinking things that might not have thought otherwise. Continue.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, martial arts might be nice because, like, you get to beat someone up if you're feeling the anger, right?
It might express that anger.
Yeah.
That could be cathartic,
like
for
be
sure.
Like, oh, I'm gonna punch this person in the face, and you get to do it.
Right. And so would you say that your anger that you felt coming out of functional dance, that you wanted to punch somebody in the face?
Kind of. Yeah.
Interesting. Like you could feel that energy, that kind of like it felt violent a little bit.
Like there was well, I have a lot of aggression towards my older sister, and that would be like fun to explore. And I'm seeing her tomorrow. I haven't seen her in almost 7 months.
7 months. We close with the sister?
used to be closer, and then I had this like psychotic break and I started hating her, and then out of spite I moved to Australia for a bit.
Yep.
And then I
remember
moved
that. I remember you
back.
telling me that.
Yeah, I moved back. I was living with that man who lost his wife, and that got really weird. So I left. I was staying with this woman who became my therapist, and then that felt really weird. So then I moved in to a couple's
good to me.
place, and to the couple's place.
Wait, you moved to
Yeah.
the couples? What did you say? You moved to where?
So I went from the divorced, or not divorced, I went from the widow to this lady's place that she became my therapist. And I don't know, like it was kind of unethical because I was living there.
Did you you guys become romantically involved?
No. But I do give her massage. So I don't know, like it's kind of questionable, right? I don't know.
Well, it sounds like the setup couldn't be more classically situated for, you know, you got a young woman like you traveling, looking for the ground beneath her feet, right? Trying to just figure out who you are, what's going on around you. Trying to do your best to walk in a straight line. Girl, you gotta agree to this. You had a psychotic break. See there.
I'm I'm pretty mental, and
Right.
I'm unmedicated, and yeah, so.
Right. You know,
Anyway.
you're unmedicated?
Yeah, I'm not on medication, but I know I'm pretty, like, I think I'm ADHD, but then people have told me I might be bipolar, so.
Well, the psychotic break leads somewhere that's not just autistic. Maybe.
I don't know. I think it was a psychotic thing because I wasn't eating or sleeping for a month, and I was just crying 24/7. So.
Well, that's something. You know, that's something. As a therapist,
I don't know how I
diagnose
survived
that is
it.
something. Now,
I don't know how I survived. It was crazy.
the reason I ask if it was a sort of romantic, you know, I don't mean to be like too forward or certainly speaking, but the way you described it, like, you know, you're in the wind, so to speak, right? You went to Australia after a psychotic break. You moved in with a widow. That got weird. Then you moved in with this woman who you were trading therapy for massage. So you were like...
Yeah, she's a therapist. I have a session tomorrow.
Right on. Like online?
No, I go to her studio. So I moved out of her place because I was living at her house and we started the therapy. And then I was living in her basement and I would hear her every day talking on the phone about her life. And I was just like, oh, I understand why this is so unethical because now I know her life and I don't want to know her life.
No,
I'm gonna
you
be
shouldn't
going
know.
to therapy.
Yeah, it's something like, I share my life with my most committed followers, the community of devoted light, of course, right?
Mhm.
And that's
Right.
a very special situation. That's not at all bound by what would be limiting ethics of a therapist with his patients. However, in your situation, this sounds like just some therapist chick, right? And you gotta be careful with these just therapists out here. I mean, I think it's already a risky thing that you're doing, but then to allow someone inside your mind and then spend all that time around you and then be giving them something. I think it's set up. I mean, the reason I asked about romantic involvement is because it sounds like a modern, like, will they, won't they, budding lesbian, like art film.
I am a little bit gay, but I don't know.
What percentage?
I don't know if that would happen. Sometimes it's like 60 and other times it's 80. I don't know, maybe more.
Sometimes it sounds like you feel the universe as it expresses itself through you in a pretty immediate sense, huh?
Yeah, like if some woman's hitting on me and I think she's hot, then I'll probably go for it.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well,
but so this guy that I'm seeing though, I think he's a little confused because, like, I think that he's curious about exploring being a sissy and possibly me being the man, which sounds pretty fun. So there's also that, but yeah, now I'm moving into my own place. So I'm moving on Saturday. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna be broke and probably not eating. So
it sounds like to me, if I had to put a word on this, it sounds chaotic over there. I would say you sound like you feel amidst chaos, and part of you, I'm sure, is used to that. But I think it was a great move getting back with this guy. I think that is going to bring a great deal to your life.
Do you think awesome. I shouldn't though? Because I don't know if like I am like
What could go wrong? What's the worst that could happen?
I guess we break up again.
Not that big of a deal.
Or what if because he's like bipolar and kind of schizophrenic, and like what if he comes off his meds and gets like a manic episode?
Oh, so the unmedicated flower child is afraid somebody else is unmedicated?
Yeah.
Well, that's something to be concerned about.
Unmedicated people.
Well, listen.
That could be kind of crazy.
I'm just shooting from the hip. I'm just keeping it intuitive on this, all right? I think everything is going good, and I think that you should let the anger take the form that it takes. I think it's right to not be on meds. I think it's right to get back with this guy that you're getting really weird signals from, and I think it's right to just let the anger lead itself. You know, let it out, let it inform you. Don't be afraid of that, okay?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I should just go punch a wall.
Is that what your body's saying?
Well, I don't know what else to punch really, but you know when people get really mad and then they punch the wall.
Right. You can put a hole in drywall, see how it feels. It feels good.
Yeah. I've never done it, but I see
That's
like a lot of men do it.
And they do it because it's awesome. You should just let it rip.
Do you feel powerful when you do it?
No, that's the thing. Is that like as a therapist, this is why I prescribe this to a lot of guys, because I say, listen, you sound like a guy that punches hole in drywall. You need to do it. You need to go. And they think like, oh man, a doctor's telling me to do something that sounds violent and destructive. Oh, cool. Then they do it. And your penis has never felt smaller the moment after you look at the hole. You're like, what did I just fucking do? This is not the thing that I want to punch. I'm not mad at the drywall. The drywall didn't, frustrate my life, ruin my career, cheat on me, whatever the thing is that they're upset about. So that's why I think if your instinct is to punch drywall, let it rip, and then allow the feelings of, impotence sort of flood your mind like it would if you were a man.
Well, and women experience the most testosterone at this time of the month, so maybe I am experiencing manly feelings.
Maybe. Well, give it a shot. That's my my homework to you is keep dating this guy, and put a hole in some drywall.
All right.
All right. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, Emily.
I still have anxiety though. So.
Yep. Of course you do.
Yeah. Okay. Namaste.
Don't, and listen, I'll say this one last thing. Don't let anybody take your anxiety from you. It's very powerful. Don't let them do not let them put you on meds. Do not talk to a therapist about ways to ameliorate your anxiety. This is power. This is energy.
Hey, you know what else I'm not gonna do?
What?
I'm not going on birth control.
There we go. Don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it can make something worse, maybe. But we'll talk about that later, okay?
Okay.
All right. Namaste.
Well, namaste.
Great talk. Great talk with Emily, huh? Fellas, if you make a practice of punching drywall, make sure that if you're going to take it seriously as a meditation exercise, which I think a lot of men should, punch it, feel the pain in your hand, and look at that hole in the wall. What do you wish that hole was? Meditate on it. Don't run away from what is flooding your body and mind at that moment. You express yourself. That is worth its weight in gold. It's a freaking step of the program. It's a tenet of the program. Express. You express yourself. Now what? Let it inform you. How does it feel? And don't be a coward and tell yourself, "Oh, that felt awesome. I'm awesome." Don't be a coward. If punching a hole in the drywall leaves you with anything but a feeling of confusion or impotence, then you're wasting your fucking time. And get away from me. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's up I can call you tonight?
Hey there, Guru. It's Wiki.
It's Wiki Wiva. Namaste, Wiki. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good. Well, not really good, but I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, Wick. Doing pretty good. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you there, Guru. It's really good to see your face, especially at a times like these.
What was that last thing you said?
It says really good to see your face at a time like these. Times like these, my man.
Times like these. What's going on? What are these times like, Wiki? Tell us about it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like a yin and a yang. I feel two ways, like a coin with two sides, and I don't. It's like the most exciting period and the most horrific. It's the most titillating moment, and it's the most oblivious. Big feelings. I mean, they go in both directions. It's like two arrows shooting through my body. It's like I've been really waxing lately.
Really?
It's hardcore. Oh, yeah. I've been really waxing. I mean, feel like I'm being pulled in every direction.
Can I tell you something? Now, when you say relaxing, do you mean in a sort of Leslian sense?
Oh, super lesbian. It's like going, who that character, Goku? When he put on them frames, that's a lesbian sense I'm talking about. When he goes, he charges up, goes, Ikamagaya, and it, boom, he busts into. It's like Dragon Ball Z got Goku. I think I got that.
So this is important. This is important to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're talking about right now is, because I was thinking in conventional terms, it's not very often that one of you all calls up and uses the language of the program in its appropriate way. Now I want to explain this to chat just to make sure we're clear. When Wiki Wiva is talking about a yin-yang sort of battling, you can feel polar opposites running through his body through the universe. Like, and he feels being like he's heading in different parts, heading in opposite directions. Now, in a conventional sense, this sounds very painful and exhausting. So when he said relaxing, I want to keep that in mind. When he says relaxing, he means that in a Leslian sense. When we use the word relax here, what we're talking about is relaxing into the reality as it is. And this is a painful process and should be defined by this experience of pain, by violence, by dissonance, which is what Wiki is describing. So thank you for bringing that up, Wiki. I wanted to sort of broach that just because make sure we're all on the same page.
Oh yeah, go. I'm really relaxed here lately. Woo.
Beautiful. So
it's been a hell of a week.
Yeah, Wick. So talk to me now. Can you give me two examples? You're describing these feelings, right? You're describing these feelings. One feeling that you said was, feeling titillated and excited. And the other one, I forgot the word you used. What was the word again?
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Yeah, oblivion.
Okay. So we've got oblivion and titillation. Do you have an example of like a time this week that you felt those two things? This has been a big week, I know, but really try to think, what was a time that you felt titillated that you can remember, and a time that you felt this oblivion just in the recent past?
It was just 2 days ago. 2 days ago, both at the very same time.
Wow.
Titillated and excited for what the future may hold, and devastated and oblivious and horrific at the same moment at the reality of what is happening in the fall. My boss got married this girl about 4 months ago, and that welding shop I work for, she put it on the chopping block. She's selling to a major distributor there, and all of us are going to be cut. She gonna cut all our jobs. So my mainstay is gonna be gone. I mean, my backbone, that thing to get me the cheese and the bread and the butter and the meat. I'm getting them lazy drinks and them feet. Oh, that's been the goal. Bye-bye.
You're kidding me. Your lifeline's about to get cut off.
Oh, yeah. But I know there's a part of me that's very excited to go explore and see what's happening for the future. So it's very scary and very exciting. It's like having a painful boner.
So it sounds well. It sounds like, I mean, I can 100% relate to some of the things you're saying. I mean, when my livelihood is threatened, I feel like a sort of dread. I feel a doom, right?
Yeah.
The question of survival. How am I gonna live inside? How am I gonna eat food? How am I gonna help take care of people that depend on me?
Why?
But then this excitement, this speaks to your familiarity with the program. That when faced with this, to use your language, oblivion, something kicks in, right? So something kicks in, a survival instinct. This is the power of the next level, ladies and gentlemen. This is nothing short of the power of the next level. When faced with the abyss that will consume you, an energy, a focus, a resilience kicks in the face of absolute doom. Am I explaining this correctly?
Oh, good. You hitting on all the prime notes. You hit that jazz flute like you ain't never hit it before. That's exactly correct, Guru. I feel so shaken that I'm emboldened to stand in this darkness and go, you know what? It may be foggy, but you know what? This program gonna lead me along the way. I'm gonna find my way out this fog. And guess what? It's gonna be like Goku going, Kamagaki! And I'm gonna hit a whole nother level. I think so. I'm gonna do the walk and roll. Woo!
And have you considered that? Have you considered that maybe your musical your musical entrepreneurship maybe can carry you for a period of time? Have you considered that at all?
Yeah, I've been considering a lot of things. All these sudden thoughts about these futuristic things I could be doing, all these futures I could be having, all these little things, all these big things. But, you know, I'm putting it in perspective. But what is my Wayne? I'm going to find a new Wayne. It's going to be a brand new Wayne. And I'm going to be okay with it. Just hoping I ain't over there coughing and scratching and dancing for a coffee. You know what I mean?
Get out of it. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't want to be clogged dancing for no coffee.
So listen. I'm so glad that you brought up kind of a perfect thing about tonight. Now, what I attempt to do, as much as I can get the callers to get there, this call has been perfect. A perfect example of what I tried to do. You know, some of us are able to get there through the question of how you're feeling. Some of us are able to get part of the way, but then I think every caller except you, Wiki, and this speaks to your strength, every caller except you could get part of the way, but ends up getting caught up, right? We had Mish talking about getting stuck, being numb, right? We could get part of the way to this oblivion, to this abyss, to the abyss of the present moment. And it wasn't just, you know, every other caller as well, right? Who else did we talk to? We got part of the way with it all costs money, right? Talking about spending thousands of dollars on Apex Legends skins. Now that's a teed up home run for somebody who's willing, somebody who's ready, and he wasn't ready. He's not what and understandably, it's a big thing, right? And you said the word oblivion. Right, and I think that's important to keep in mind, that we watch caller after caller exhibit a shortcoming, right? Being called to the next level, yet unable to go all the way. It's important to keep in mind what's really at stake and what really truly stands between you and the power of the next level, your true potential, and how grave and how much of an absolute and real threat the present moment is. You said oblivion, and I thought that was perfect. And Wiki, once again, really setting yourself apart as one of my strongest explorers. I want to say namaste and thank you to you.
Oh, namaste and thank you. Everybody just remember, the harder you hang on to that tree limb, the harder it's going to be to let go. And sometimes you just got to let go of that limb. And you just got to let go and see what happens on the other end.
Wow. Yeah. The way you said it was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Well, listen, Wiki, I appreciate how much time you've given us tonight. And of course, I got you on the line. You're going to be our final caller for the night. I got to ask, brother, do you have a little musical offering that you could close it out? I love closing a stream with a little song from you when we can. And I'm hoping beyond hope that tonight's one of those nights. Do you have something for us, Wick?
Yeah, I can do one for you there, Guru. Let me get a sip. This is original. This is one of my originals. It's called Hey You. And I think it's very appropriate for this time. So if the community wouldn't mind, I'd like to do a little ditty called Hey You.
Let's do it. Brother, Hey You from Wiki Wiva. I paused the music on my end. Brother, close us out. Take it away.
All right, a one, two, three. Bow, chicka, bow. No direction, no clue where to go. Lost unaware, open seas you roam. Puzzle of your mind, you never seem to find the key. You're going blind, push it down, push it all down now. Yeah, Hey you, while you're hiding all those scars. And your brain is swept behind those white bars. Hey, yo, I saw you lost along the way. You were never strong anyway. Hey, you, drowning in all those tears. Coping with all those many fears. I say, hey, yo, just like me. Find a way. Let go of that tree. Boom, boom. Wow, wow. Wow, now. Thank you. That's the first verse.
Namaste, Wiki Wiba. Blessings to you.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste. Blessings to Wiki. Blessings to you. Guys, I'll be back Saturday for a private stream, Community of Devoted Light. Consider joining. Otherwise, let's take this on over to Josh Belmar. Subathon, Josh Belmar. See you guys soon.